A West Island resident is capturing the history of the area by making video capsules. He says these stories have fewer and fewer witnesses as the decades pass. Christine Long has more.
Would you have ever guessed?
You might not think of the West Island when wondering about dramatic moments in local history, but Jason Bolanis will change your mind.
Actually be put in jail.
The 1953 plane crash in Pointe Claire. The dirty secret of the plot of land just north of the Pointe Claire Plaza.
Garbage burial ground.
And grand old properties like the Chateau St. Louis on the lakeshore facing Valois Bay.
Was people who could afford to come out here, could afford to stay at hotels like this, 3-story, 5-star hotels.
By digging through archives and interviewing people who were there, Bolanis is safekeeping moments in West Island history before they're forgotten for good. He makes videos called Endangered Stories.
Incredibly interesting, and it is an endangered story because until then it only existed in that person's head. And unless I'm able to extract all that information, to really paint the picture of what it was like to live here when it was first developed.
He researches the facts and wants to share the emotions of the residents who were there.
Still stationary from the Valois.
Built out in the bay and connected by a boardwalk, the Valois Country Club is too special to fade into obscurity.
When you see it, it looks like something that should be in San Francisco or something, not Valois.
Bolanis found Golden Age photos and collected anecdotes about the unique 1920s venue built on stilts that hosted concerts, dances, and movies.
There's a sign in the front of the Valois Country Club that says talkies. Now, when you refer to movies as talkies, you're not talking about the 70s or the 60s. You're talking about the early 30s.
He hired a diver to explore Valois Bay, and using satellite imagery that shows the footings are still in the riverbed, they pulled out items from the era.
And I checked with the antique shop, and they said when it's embossed like this, we're looking at the 20s or the 30s. And so that would be when the country club was there. This is the Guaranteed Pure Milk Company. And again, it's embossed, so it's of the era of the country club.
A country club built on Valois Bay 100 years ago that burnt down after a golden decade. Gone. But hopefully not forgotten, as this storyteller is working hard to create curiosity for a new generation of West Islanders. Christine Long, CTV News.